Hey, greetings everybody. Okay, so I've done this like 10 times now, and I actually have to keep stopping because I get emotional. It's really funny. But can we talk? That's the title of this channel, and it's more than just a title. It is a question and an invitation. This is not the kind of YouTube channel or civic project that I am launching because I want to. I'm doing it because I think it has to be done. And I'm hoping that there are other people across the political spectrum that will agree that this is what's needed now. Because I'm thinking a lot about, and I have been for past, I don't know, 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, what's called for in this political moment. And that question actually got white hot last week with the murder of Charlie Kirk. And it's not just the murder, it was also the response to the murder, where you have, apparently there's some people celebrating. I haven't seen the celebrations myself, but if people think they're seeing celebrations, I take those voices at their word. But not only that, before anything that was known about the shooter or the motivations for the shooting, which we still really don't know as I record this, you had people in the public sphere crying for all-out war against the left. So it goes without saying that that is wildly irresponsible speech, but it's also a symptom of where we are. So my question is, can we talk? Can we talk across the political divide? Can we engage with each other at the grassroots level? Democracy is a participation sport. We all need to show up as our most thoughtful and benevolent selves if we're going to really make this work. Obviously, we're in a moment of political crisis, and I think it's equally obvious that our political leaders across the spectrum, Democrat, Republican, left and right, whatever, our political leaders are failing us. They don't have our best interest in mind. And our most public and loudest voices are also failing us. And this isn't just an assertion. I think, why do I say this? Well, I say this because I think there's strong evidence for it. And the evidence for it is in all the public pronouncements that we have to divide. That we have to view each other as enemies. Because here's the thing, when political leaders or leaders of any kind, religious leaders, business leaders, whatever, if they are telling us that we have to divide, the people who don't agree with us are an enemy, are an other that needs to be sort of squelched, that says more about their intentions, their bad intentions and bad motives than it says about us. And really, one of the central questions we face right now is whether we live in tribes or whether we live in communities. And I just personally, I'm going to say I'm still committed to the idea that we live in communities. And living in a community means that I am surrounded by and will productively engage with the people of many different racial backgrounds, of many different religious beliefs, at different economic levels, different educational levels, different histories, different political ideas, different levels and areas of expertise. I still live in a community. And part of that too, let's talk about the political aspects of living in a community. I want to be really clear. My politics are, by most American standards, I'm considered extremely far to the left. But I have friends and family, people who I love and respect and admire, who voted for Trump. And I can say that I love and respect and admire these people because I see them as three-dimensional human beings. I see how they interact with their families and other people. I see their care and compassion. I see the good they do in the world. Now, do I think their politics align with who they are as people? I not really, but I'm not here to start out by judging, and I don't think finger pointing is really going to help. I'm just going to say that I see these people as three-dimensional human beings, and I think they see me as three-dimensional human beings too. And there is a level at which friendship and acknowledging the good in people is a really powerful way to start to overcome political divisiveness. And yeah, so we have to talk person to person, mind to mind, heart to heart about what our best values are and why these are our best values. And our political leaders long ago, if they ever knew how to do it, they certainly forgot. Because when I hear any political leader talking these days, what it really sounds like is marketing. They're trying to sell me something. You know, I'm hearing focused groups, messages that have gone through advertising agencies and focus groups and are considered ready for public consumption. And I will be totally honest here, okay? I'm a kid of the 70s. I have a very Schoolhouse Rock understanding of how things are supposed to work. You know, I still, forgive me for this ridiculous idealism, okay? But I thought the way it's supposed to work is that citizens were supposed to engage with one another. We're supposed to talk about our problems, talk about what concerns us, talk about our direction as, you know, at the local level and at the broader level, talk about our society, bring these ideas and concerns to our legislators and political leaders, and that they could come up with thoughtful responses to it that would find its way into policy and legislation. And wow, I get it. That was really idealistic and extremely naive. And I'm okay saying that stuff out loud because, damn, don't we need some naivete right now? Don't we need some idealism right now? Because things are looking pretty bleak. If you're turning on your TV or if you're paying attention to social media, there's nothing idealistic going on out there. It's all fear-mongering. It's all tribalism. And I think we have to be bigger. We have to be our best, most thoughtful selves. So we have to be the citizens that we think our country needs and deserves right now. So I really think that this has to happen as grassroots dialogue. We cannot trust the large political parties to do this for us. We cannot trust the most visible and vocal voices right now. Maybe we can get back to a point where we can trust them, but I don't think we can trust them right now. So this is an experiment, right? Can we talk? To that end, I don't want to just be a talking head here. In fact, the less I'm present, the better, honestly. So I've opened up the community section of this channel. And if you don't know, the community section, as I understand it, it allows you to actually post media. It allows you to post comments, but you can post other types of content as well. It allows you to start your own discussions. Of course, you can comment on videos and the things I've said here today, but you can, like the community center allows us a more rigorous or just engagement in different ways. Definitely, this is not a space for trolls or jerks, and I do not mind telling you that they are going to be removed. You know, I'll definitely tolerate some pretty aggressive commenting, but there's going to be a certain point which I'm going to cut people off, because really, again, the goal here is dialogue. The goal here is being our best selves. So, you know, can we do it? We'll find out. Thanks for watching.